Mediocre Man channel. We're now starting part 2. We're gonna finish building the structure, put in the doors, put in the windows. Then I think part 3 will be Shao Shugiman torching the outside, and part 4 will probably be putting on the roof. Don't hold me to all that. Anyway, we had a huge amount of rain, so much so that the tarp sunk in and this thing became a pool. Amazingly, none of the water got inside, but it actually had to support a huge amount of weight. I'll have to do the calculation to find out how much that would weigh. And the foundation's fine, nothing moved, nothing changed, so good construction so far, and we're back at it. Here we go.
Okay, so if you saw part 1, you saw how the initial structure was put together, but in case you didn't see it, what we're doing is putting in 10-inch long screws. They're called timber locks. You can get them at Lowe's or Home Depot or pretty much anywhere. And they're in place of lag screws, and that holds each beam to the one before it. So with the button pass method and these timber lock screws, it is solid. It's not going anywhere. We're putting in 3 screws for the long pieces and 2 screws for the short pieces.
Sometimes you want to put a little pressure, make sure it's aligned correctly. It can get misaligned a little bit. Little misalignments don't really matter. Doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. Last one. Careful, because it's literally freezing out here. There's frost and ice right now. There we go. That's pretty simple. That's all there is to it. Anyone can do it. Okay, so just a little common sense. When you're lining this up, the outside edge doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's off a millimeter or quarter of an inch. Nobody's gonna know. It doesn't have any difference structurally whether this hangs a little bit longer than it should, which it probably doesn't. But in any event, when you line it up, since this is gonna be the door frame, you want it perfect, as perfect as you can get it, and flush. So line this edge up, don't worry about so much that edge. And you probably know that, but just in case, there you go. That's how you do that. So that's why it looks so nice and beautiful and perfect. Let me show you the inside of it here. So see how it's all lined up, all nice and clean. That's going to be covered up anyway with the door jamb, but just a nice thing. So the room for error is on the outside, not the inside.
Okay, so now we're at the point where we're gonna start to set up for the windows and the door. So that's the end of this video, and we'll be uploading another video to show you how to install the windows. Thanks for watching.